What's good, thanks to God? I hope today finds everybody doing well. It's a little rainy up here in H-Town, but in every life some rain must fall in order for the grass to grow. Just like in our life, some rain must fall in order for us to grow spiritually with God. Um, Thanks again, everybody. I really appreciate you all, for everything. I want to get into something that I know that I struggle with on a regular basis, which is patience and waiting. Because a lot of times I want what I want when I want it, but I ain't on my own time clock. It's all about God and His time clock. And I want to come from Psalms 27 and verse 14, and it says, "Wait for the Lord, be strong, and take heart, and wait for the Lord." Regardless of how much in a hurry that we get in life, we're always going to be put in a situation where we have to wait. Whether we're in traffic and it's backed up, we have to wait for something to happen in front of us in order for us to be able to move. Or if we're at a doctor's office and we have a 3 o'clock appointment and a doctor doesn't see us till 4 o'clock, we have to wait till those patients in front of us get seen before we're called in there to do what we need to do at the doctor's office. So we're always placed in a situation where we have to wait. Now, either we can wait happily, or we can wait being frustrated and angry and steady looking at our clock and steady being mad and upset about it. Because either way it go, we're going to wait. So when we're waiting on something that we're asking God to do for us and that we feel like God has told us to do, we have no choice but to sit and wait for Him to do exactly what He's going to do in His own way, in His own time. See, God goes out in front of us in our lives and just orchestrates everything for us, all right? And it's going to take place in the time that He wants it to take place, because God's ways are not our ways. His time is not our time. We're in a very impatient society where everything is instant this and instant that and quick this and mega speed that and mega speed this and all that, right? Because we have no patience. We want it right now. If we always got what we wanted right then, it probably wouldn't be good for us. God knows what's good for us. God knows the plans that He has for us. God knows everything that He's already orchestrated for us in our lives. So at the end of the day, we have to do nothing but sit and wait anyway. Now, we can wait with a good spirit. We can wait with an expecting spirit. We can wait with a thankful heart for what God has already done for us in our lives. Or we can get frustrated. But either way it go, we're going to wait, because when God says it's done, then it's done. Not when we say it's done. Not when we want it to be done. So we just might as well kick our feet up, relax, and wait for God to deliver the promise of anything that He promises in our life. Whether it's a sickness that we're waiting on, whether it's a financial blessing that we're waiting on, whether it's a job situation that we're waiting on, whatever it is, when God says yes, then it's going to be yes. So we have to just trust God enough and realize that He's going out in front, making things happen in our life that we have no idea about in the midst of the waiting. But in the midst of waiting, we realize that God is all we need. We realize that we have a dependency on God for everything that we need in our life. I heard a minister say a long time ago, sometimes we're not going to realize God is all we need until God is all we have. So as we go through this waiting process and we find out a lot of things about ourselves, we'll find out that we're a lot more patient than what we think we are. And if we have an issue with patience in our life, beware. Because God will always put us in a situation to where we got no choice but to wait. Because that's something He wants to make better in us, so we can be better stewards of Him. So we can be better stewards of the time that He gives us out here, so we won't spend our days, our weeks, our months anticipating and angry and upset and frustrated and wasting really a God-given day. Because when we sit back and we wait on God with joy, when we wait on God with a good heart and an accepting heart, we realize that God's going to make it all right in the end. But we have to just make sure that we go through the process the proper way so we can receive the things of God. And He got some good things for us in store in our lives because we are His children. And so we just kick our feet back and just relax and just be ready to receive everything that God has for us in our lives. And just do it with a great smile on our face, because God is too good to fail us. He hadn't failed us yet, and He never will fail us. So let's just continue to maintain. Let's continue to just wait, expectantly of the Lord, and just continue to have a good spirit as we deal with it. I thank you guys. Keep me in prayer. I will keep you guys in prayer. And just keep it 100 with yourselves out here, because 99 just won't do it. Hit me up. Keep on pushing at ymail.com. May God bless you and keep you is my prayer. Peace.